Hi, I'm Lexi,
I'm Amanda.
and this is my grandpa AJ.
All right.
And we're talking about how his life was on the aircraft carrier and a little bit about Vietnam.
I never got into Norway. I went into Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland. Went through the English Channel. Went to Rota, Spain. I've been to Athens, Greece, Venice, Italy, Sicily, Naples, Italy, Barcelona, Spain, a little island called Palma, and an island called Crete, Thessalonica, Greece.
Allowed to get off the
I think
ship.
that's about it. We got off the ship on a regular basis. I was off in Scotland, Spain, Italy, Greece. Been to Venice, was off in Venice. Didn't get off the ship in Sicily.
What did you do when you got off the ship?
Found a restaurant, ate. We toured around, looked at the countryside, looked at the city we were in, whatever was there to do. If there was a museum or something, we'd see that. But there's a lot of history in Europe, Italy and Greece especially. In Athens, I've been to like the Parthenon, Temple of Zeus, different old structures like that.
Mr. Cool. So, what pictures are there?
That's actually an aircraft passing the sound barrier, the vapor flash that I talked about is right there in that picture.
Okay, and then who's all in this picture?
Everybody that worked on the flight deck, our division officer, and then every one of us that worked on the flight deck when I was out there.
And where were you?
I'm right there.
So the one with the glasses on?
Yep.
Okay. What is this then?
That's the side view of the USS Independence.
And
That deck is where I worked.
how tall was it?
How tall is it? From the water level to the flight deck is 90 feet.
Okay.
It is from the hangar deck, which is the main deck, and you see the hangar deck here. The hangar deck up, there's 11 stories.
Wow.
Hangar deck down, there's 9 stories.
So was there any protection around it to keep you from falling off?
There were no railings or anything, but there were netting along these sides here, with the exception of the end of the angle deck, the front, and the rear. There was netting along there, so if you fell off, you went into the net. There was no. This is an elevator here that takes planes from the flight deck to the hangar deck.
Yeah.
Hangar deck was a where they did maintenance on them. If they needed to repair something, they took it down the hangar deck, took it actually inside the ship, and did the repairs on the aircraft. And around the elevators, there was no railing at all. That's where the guy walked off of, was one of these elevators.
Okay.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 elevators that take aircraft down from the flight deck to the hangar deck. Aircraft or anything else that needs to go back and forth.
When were the planes tied down and when were they traveling?
Planes were always tied down when they were on the ship and they weren't moving.
Okay.
If they were moving, they had a tugger attached to them and they'd move where they had to, and once they stopped, we'd tie them back down.
Okay. And the last picture that you have, explain this one.
Well, it's Christmas time in Athens, Greece, on board the ship. We had a couple of guys dress up like Santa Claus and take a picture.
Do you know those two guys?
The name is familiar. I don't remember. Been too many years.
What was it like to be on the aircraft carrier during the Vietnam War?
busy.